Hey, don't leave me.
In the rolling hills of the countryside, there lived two young boys, Manas and Tejas. They had been natural friends since childhood, relying on each other's support due to their vastly different yet complementary qualities.
Hey, we live beside each other.
Yep, we're neighbors.
Tejas possessed a fit, wrestler like physique, always believing that physical strength was the greatest asset. On the other hand, Manas was a mentally intelligent chap who firmly supported the supremacy of intellect. Their frequent debates always revolved around one question: which is better, strength or intellect? One day, Manas devised a clever plan to prove his point and outsmart Tejas. He invited Tejas to his home for a sugarcane juice party, promising to arrange the refreshments himself. Tejas, thrilled by the invitation, reached Manas's home quite early, eagerly waiting for the treat. Meanwhile, Manas went to the market and ordered 2 glasses of sugarcane juice for takeaway. When he returned, he greeted Tejas with an exaggerated smile. Tejas flexed his biceps playfully, although he didn't have proper biceps developed. Such hospitality? What's the occasion? Did you finally read a book that proved that strength is better than your so called intellect? Not exactly, but I did realize that guests always deserve the best and a little more patience. You know, Atiti Devo Bhava. As Manas was about to serve the juice, he paused dramatically. Before we begin, I must make a promise to you. Even if a single drop of this precious nectar falls from the glass, I will not serve it to you. After all, equality is the foundation of a friendship, right? Tejas grinned, his chest swelling with pride. His belief that he deserved only the best of the best clouded the part of his mind which was accountable for reasoning. Finally, this guy is treating me like his superior one. That's unusually generous of you, but alright, I accept the deal. Excellent. Oh, by the way, since we are such good friends, wouldn't it be fair if you paid for 1 glass, to maintain the balance in our bond? Wait a minute. Isn't this supposed to be a treat from your side? Oh, my dear friend Tejas. Friendship is a give and take relationship, not a charity fund organization. Tejas, not wanting to appear stingy or inferior, reluctantly handed over a 10 rupee note. Fine, let's go on with it. I am parched. Manas nodded, picking up the first glass. Here's to friendship, but since I'm the host, I'll test it first. He downed the entire glass in one go, smacking his lips with exaggerated satisfaction. Tejas's muscles tensed, but his ego restrained him from questioning Manas's actions. A guest deserves the best, that's the rule. His mind, which always argued in favor of strength, couldn't recognize the trick unfolding before him. Manas' eyes twinkled. That was nonsense. Now here's the second glass. Oh no! He let few drops fall dramatically to the floor. Oh, sorry Tejas, I made a terrible mistake. A promise is a promise. I can't serve you this one to you. I'll just take care of it myself. Tejas sat there, silently watching Manas gulp down the entire glass. His pride kept him from protesting. He is right for the second consecutive time this day. Why should I settle for less? I deserve the perfect glass. After all, I am his guest. Well, that was the party. I hope you enjoyed it. You may leave now, honored guest. Tejas remained frozen, trapped by his own arrogance and ignorance. Only after reaching home did the pieces fall into place. His phone buzzed with Manas's teasing voice on the other end. Happy April Fool's Day! Still thirsty, muscle man? Hey, give me my 10 rupees back or I'll beat you. Oh, the mighty strength resorts to violence when outwitted. Your ego blocked your brain, my friend. Accept defeat. Tejas sighed, realization dawning on him. His pride had been his greatest weakness, not Manas's strength or even his own power. After a pause, he managed a grudging laugh. Good one, Mr. Prankster. Alright, you win. I accept defeat. I also accept that my strength is not better than your so called intellect. But next time, I'll be the one pulling up the prank. Manas, the ever humble victor, returned the 10 rupee note, a token of their little social experiment. From that day onwards, it was their friendship that grew stronger. Tejas began sharpening his wit, while Manas worked on his humility and, of course, on his body. They together balanced strength and intellect, proving that both qualities, when combined, create the greatest power of all time. GPOAT. So that was the story. Here's the moral. Intellect is man's best weapon, strengthen it. Egoism is one of man's worst enemies, kill it. A friend in need is of course a friend indeed.